Hi guys, it's Micah. Today I'm back with what I call Letterboard Do-It-Yourself DIY, and this is the card I made. And for it, I just scored a piece of black card that's the same size as my card base, and I attempted to score every half an inch, and then I got confused because I saw 5 and that was 5/8 and not 5 like half, so I have to start again because otherwise it looks crappy. I score half an inch because my letters are half an inch, and that will make it easier to line them up. If your letters are bigger or smaller, then just score accordingly, I would say. The paper is getting a bit curved now, but I will flatten it out later. And there it moved. See, I think that looks like a letterboard already. The one of those really old-fashioned snack bars, fish and chip shops, restaurants, takeaways, they all had those. And of course now they're back, to the fashionable again. And they come in colors, but I went for black and white just because it's also a background, but also because that's the way I know them, I remember them. And I doubled up foam tape here, so I cut it into thirds to put it behind the frame, and it's just a die cut, a rectangle from a card panel. So I did that off screen already, just like I cut off all the letters, because that took a while. And to make the letters I used the Crafter's Companion Desire half an inch alphabet. And I put double-sided sticky tape behind it so I could make them into stickers, because it's not only a real letterboard where you have to stick them in or pin them or whatever you call it. Choose a verb. So my frame is also a bit flimsy and the background is now curved, so it's a bit hard to get it straight, but I just cut off all the extra bits that stuck out. You can, if you want to make the frame sturdier, you could, instead of use foam tape, just layer up your die cuts. But because it's not a bought die, just a placed rectangular shaped die, that would make it a little bit difficult and also very heavy. So for mailing purposes, this is better, I think. And then when I made it, I just stick it to my card base. This is self-folding card base, and these are the letters I used. Desire half an inch alphabet, and they come on this magnetic sheet, but also with a hole in the packaging. That kind of freaked me out because I thought I would lose them on the way home, but I didn't. So lucky me. As I said, I cut these off screen, also white card, just like the card base and the frame, and then double-sided tape behind it. So now they're stickers. And I chose to do sometimes in 2 rows because I wasn't sure if it would fit, and also because some of my letters were already sticky, I couldn't just place them and shove them around. But also it looks better to fill the whole letterboard. So I did that. And I tried to get them straight, that's why the score lines help. But if you remember those letterboards, they were never perfect. Sometimes they had 3's instead of E's and 0's instead of O's, and then everything was slanted or upside down. Backwards sometimes as well. So that's just the effect, I guess. And you're trying to clean up the die cuts as I go. I did put the S, the whiskers, a bit too close because of the tail. I didn't know at this point where it would end up, of course, so I think I might try to peel it off and move it a little bit after I finish this voiceover. Of course, all the bits they show up more on black, but if you want other colors or if you want glitter, just go ahead. Glow in the dark letters would be nice. And that's my card base anyway, finished. For my cats, I'm using Stamping Bella squishy cats, and it just fits. They stick out a little bit on the side, but that's okay. And the tail on the bottom, not sure what to do with that yet. I thought about cutting it off, but then I just placed it a little bit higher. For coloring, I'm mostly using the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blends and then some ones that I call mono markers, because there's only one color. And so I will turn on the music and then catch you in a few minutes. Enjoy! To complete my cats, I will just put on some Nouveau Shimmer pen on their noses. And then mount them with foam tape, so I can cover that gap from the frame. See the tail sticking out. Yeah. So I still had some of that Finny skin stuff left over from the frame. And I just mount it. See, the S is a bit in the way now, but I feel you can still read it. And if you want to use dogs, then you could do, sometimes angels have wet noses or paws, or I like it. I saw something similar on a mug. It said not all angels have wings, sometimes they have whiskers, but that's way too long and I don't have smaller letters, so I went for this. So that's my card finished, except for the Nouveau. And well, thank you for watching. I will see you again on Sunday. Bye.